My sister spent years reminding me I was adopted and predicted I'd get nothing. Then college decision day came, and I let her open her emails first. I still remember the exact moment I decided to stop defending myself. I was 13, sitting at the kitchen table doing homework, when Brooke walked past and dropped her voice low enough that only I could hear. "You know they could have returned you, right? Like a library book nobody actually wanted." She said it so casually, like it was nothing, like I was nothing. That was the thing about Brooke. She never screamed her cruelty. She whispered it, and whispered words have a way of sinking deeper. I was 8 when my parents adopted me. They already had Brooke, who was 6, but they said they always imagined a bigger family. My mom told me once that the moment she saw me at the agency, something just clicked, like a missing piece she didn't know she'd been looking for. I held on to that story for years. I needed it. Brooke made sure I questioned it constantly. She hid my school projects. She blamed me for things she broke. Once, in 6th grade, she told a group of kids at recess that I was secondhand, that my biological parents gave me away because even strangers didn't want me. I walked home that afternoon and cried in the bathroom with the faucet running so no one would hear. My parents loved us both. That was never the question. But they tried so hard not to compare us that they sometimes missed what was happening right in front of them. By high school, we'd settled into who we were. I stayed up late studying. Brooke stayed up late on her phone, posting Instagram stories and TikToks, some of which mocked adopted kids openly. She never tagged me. She didn't have to. Junior year, I overheard her on the phone with her friend. I wasn't trying to listen. I was just passing the hallway. She's not actually their real daughter. When college comes around, they'll see where their money really belongs. Blood over everything. I stood frozen in that hallway for a long moment. Then I walked to my room, opened my laptop, and kept studying. By the time senior year arrived, I had already been accepted to Princeton. Partial scholarship, early decision. I hadn't told a single person. Not my parents, not my friends. I just quietly let the email sit in my inbox while I watched Brooke spend more time designing her college decision aesthetic for social media than actually completing her applications. She applied to 7 schools. She talked about all of them like acceptance was already guaranteed. Decision day, we were all in the living room. My dad sat with his hand resting on his chin, watching quietly. My mom paced slow circles, holding a cup of tea that had gone cold an hour ago. Brooke had her laptop open but barely looked at it, scrolling her phone like this was all beneath her. "Just open it already," my mom said gently. Brooke sighed like she was doing us a favor. "Relax. I know I got in." She clicked. The silence that followed was the kind that has weight. She read the email once, then again. Her face didn't crumble. It drained, like something had been pulled out from underneath it. "This is a mistake," she said quietly. One by one, she opened the others. Same answer, different wording. "We regret to inform you, after careful consideration, at this time, all 7. My father cleared his throat. "Sweetheart, there are other paths. Community college, trade programs. I deserve to get in," she snapped, slamming the laptop shut. The room went still. I turned my screen around and set it on the table without a word. "Dear name, congratulations on your admission to Princeton University." My mom stepped closer. She read it slowly, lips moving slightly. When she looked up at me, her eyes were already wet. "You already knew," she whispered. "Yes. Why didn't you tell us?" I looked at Brooke. She was staring at the floor, her jaw tight, her whole body rigid. For once, she had nothing to say. "Because," I said quietly, "I wanted to stop proving myself to people who'd already decided what I was worth." My mom pulled me into a hug that lasted a long time. My dad joined. Brooke didn't move. I wasn't trying to humiliate her. I just finally let the truth speak without my help.